Yeah. So
Aha.
we are back.
We are.
All right. It's been 2 weeks, people. I was gone. I blew y'all off to ride roller coasters.
Yeah, he did.
I like roller coasters.
Like a dang roller coaster monkey.
I'm a roller coaster riding mofo.
Mofo.
No, I had fun, man. I had fun.
You sound like you had fun.
I ain't been to Great America since I was a young boy.
Your Instagram feed is very wholesome right now.
Hey. I'm a wholesome kind of guy, man. I'm the man of the people.
Hey,
okay?
I'm just me.
Unlike you. You're a rebel and a renegade.
Yeah, man.
I don't know what to do with you.
Don't talk to me in English or Spanish.
Look, all right. So Great America was off the chain. I went to the water park. I went to the theme park. You know, when niggas get grown, they be like, man, they ain't getting on the roller coaster. Man, Joe,
Yeah, man. It's a lot of things that grown ass men don't do. But we are in 2018.
Yes, it is.
So it's like, it's not cool to be your granddad no more. You know, like I was growing up being my granddad.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Like, you work on something. And then you go eat a big old piece of steak.
Right. And read a newspaper in the morning.
Yeah. You know, drink some coffee.
Yeah. You know, I was talking about that. Like, man, we can't be caught up in these tropes of what it used to be the man.
Yeah, I feel that. You know, like it's totally different now. Right. How you and my brother have both gone out and got manicures and pedicures in the last 2-3 months.
Oh man, it's so outrageous.
I still haven't done it, but it's not because I want to be a man. It's just because I haven't had the opportunity. Like I want to do it, but I just never did it. Like in my 20s, it would have been, nah, I ain't doing that. I'm a man.
Yeah.
But now I'm in my 30s, and it's like I want to try that.
See, I think
and there's no reason for me not to try that.
But in your 20s, it's like, man, you still a kid, and to say, man, I ain't getting no manicure, that's something a kid would say.
Yeah.
You take care of everything else on your body. You go and get haircuts, you wash your face, you brush your teeth. You have nails on your hands and you have feet. Your hands gonna get callous because you a hard-working motherfucker.
Yeah.
So why not get them took care of?
Man, like, speaking of being in your 20s, right? So I started a new job.
Yeah.
And
congratulations, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Thank
BMW, black man worker.
And the girl that was training me, she's like early 20s. You know, her man is like in his teens. And they he stayed on FaceTime with her the whole time she was at work last night.
Like the whole time?
Like the whole 6 hours I was there, he was on FaceTime with her.
Boy, you're useless.
Like,
she out here earning and you on FaceTime.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Like, what the fuck? Why are you in her ass? Like, my woman got a job.
But what nationality are they?
That doesn't matter.
Yes, it do. Yes, it do. Yes, it do.
I am not gonna fall into this trap, man.
You don't have. It's not a trap. It's not a trap,
man.
So how come you can just?
It's a racially motivated trap.
It's not. I just want to know.
Why you want to know? I tell you off camera, but for the record,
so we keeping things from the audience now.
Yeah, because yes.
We shouldn't do that.
Because you know what my least favorite question is?
Nope.
My least favorite question is, Boricua?
No, but you was on the podcast last episode. Oh, I'm light skinned, so they think I'm all kinds of things. That was you.
No, man. See
I was the angry melanated man.
See the whole, you are what I am, so you got to hook me up with something. We have something in common. Yeah, we do. We're both human fucking beings. You know, like, it doesn't matter what the race is. Like, if it's like, all right, in certain situations, it matters. You know, but
I'm just saying, man, everybody's different.
Part, for when it doesn't involve murder and it doesn't involve, you know.
But ain't murder and passion kind of the same thing?
I mean, when it doesn't involve like murder and making money, like the race doesn't matter.
Really?
You know? When it's just like, oh, we're the same race, so you got to hook me up. Oh, we got a black president, so we finna get something for black people.
Oh, no.
Oh, we finna, you know, like.
You know, I feel that.
In situations like that, it don't matter.
I was watching, you're right. All right, I'll leave it alone.
Like, what I'm saying is being in your 20s and being a kid.
Yeah.
And being all in, ooh, I'm poking that hole, so I gotta make sure ain't nobody else poking that hole.
But the reason why I asked about nationality is because it makes me think about Lane Tech when you talk about these teenagers, right?
The machismo.
Exactamundo. Yeah. It's you genetically predisposed to act a certain kind of way in certain situations. It's just in your DNA. Your melanin has memory.
All right, see, now my girl works. Mm-hmm. She works on Oak Street with millionaires all day.
Right.
I don't call her and make sure she ain't out there sucking millionaire dick. You know? Like,
wait, what?
You know, like, what the fuck? Leave her alone. Like, she's at work, working. So let her work, right?
Yeah. You don't never miss her? I mean, and desire the voice? Just, hey, baby. I was just wondering how your day was going. There's never the desire for that.
If she has time, she'll call me.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't want to interrupt the $4,000 sale.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, exactly. Exactly. You're not going to stop the money from moving.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, let her work. And when she gets off of work, she'll tell me, oh, I just sold Richard M. Daley some glasses. Mm-hmm. Or I saw Stephen A. Smith today.
Yeah.
Or, you know, like, yeah, what did you do at work? But if I'm on the phone with you all the time you're at work, I can't ask you, what did you do at work today?
No. And also, you're not doing anything. So there's nothing to talk about. You can't talk to her about what she was doing. She can't ask you what you was doing.
Yeah. So what the fuck y'all talking about?
I mean, he's in love with the booty.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, when you deep down in that warm, wet, sensational sensation.
Sensational sensation.
Man, you gonna lose it, man. Yeah. But you was talking about, let me get something from you being the same race. I want to just briefly talk about that because I was watching Key and Peele this morning, right? Mm-hmm. And it was a sketch about code switching. You know about code switching, right?
Yeah.
Right. So
that's when a black person talk white in front of white people, talk black in front of black people. Yeah. I know what that means.
So
for y'all who didn't know what that meant.
Yeah. So I was out at a restaurant, right? Mm-hmm. So my server was black or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. So they come over, tell me the specials, you know, ask if I want drinks or whatever. Yeah, shit, because I'm ready to get up out of here. Like, man, don't do that to me, man.
Now, I went to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I was expecting it, and I didn't get it.
You didn't get switched on.
Yeah, and I was so shocked. I was confused. Like,
I don't want to be switched. Don't code switch with me, like, man.
It's just you and me, though. Like, you could talk regular.
And I think that's what code switchers think. But it's like I talk the way I talk, right?
Yeah, see, I've always been that guy.
Right, exactly.
I call everybody a young man, a young lady. Mm-hmm. You know, I try not to call you a nigga if I don't have to call you a nigga.
Right.
You know? And yeah.
Like the black dude, I'm gonna hook it up. What's up with them tips? Like, yeah.
Or like
come on, bruh.
Or like the Latin cluck that come into my job. Hey, y'all threw out them donuts? Hey, you gonna let me know when you throw out the donuts, right? Mm-hmm. No, I'm not gonna let you know when we throw out the donuts. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but you my people.
Yeah. You gotta feed me. Yeah. Yo, I had a motherfucker come in there.
Boricua?
He like, you threw out the donuts? I'm like, nah, not yet. He's like, yeah, cause man, I be looking for something to eat. I'm like, that's what the fuck you go to work for. Everybody's
pretty much.
Everybody be looking for something to eat.
If you get high though, you're supposed to get fed.
Man, hell no, man.
I'm high. I'm hungry.
Of course you are. Look, if you got $50, you don't buy $50 worth of weed. You buy $30 worth of weed and $20 worth of food.
Hey, man. I say don't buy the weed at all if you only got $50.
Yeah.
Like, man, shit, it's life decisions to be made. God damn it.
God damn it.
So I was on the way over here. Speaking of people getting high, it's the lawless, it's the wild, wild west around this motherfucker. Cause look, right, I'm driving, right? So I told you I'm getting ready. I'm thinking about doing some stand-up. I'm thinking about going and getting booed off stage, people. So I'll let you know one day you're gonna be able to come and boo me. But so I'm observing shit. And what do I observe today? I'm driving down Pulaski, and it's like every intersection that I come to, it's somebody in the middle darting across when the light turned green. And it's like from where I started on Pulaski all the way up here, every intersection is somebody darting across the road. Like what's the mentality? Like, man, do you just believe that I won't run you down?
Yeah, man. People think that people in cars are not cars.
Like it was
still a car.
And it was, I don't want to say it was all cluckers, but it looked like it was all clucks running across the street. And it's like the most pitiful run in the world. Now, don't get me wrong,
it's the
right?
Cluck run.
It's the cluck run.
Yeah.
It's like that disabled, I'm able, but I'm disabled right now run.
Yeah.
Man, Joe.
Motherfucker need a gallon of water in their life.
Yeah, I'm like, man, what the fuck? Is this just in the, cause it's, I be wanting to like, I really be thinking like, man, if I hit him, what's going to happen to me?
Somebody that's not a cluck is going to see you hit them. And
they going to see me hit him and ride off like, ah! And they going to call the people on me, right?
Yeah. But this is episode 17 of the
Faculty podcast. Right. We are shooting a podcast. Hey, y'all. It's episode 17.
It's your boy, Anonymous, a.k.a. Matt Black, a.k.a. Mr. Easy Street, a.k.a. Elton.
I'm John Jay, the same person I've been for the past 17 episodes. This nigga having midlife crises and coming of age and shit. I'm still me. I'm still here for y'all. But
welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. It's been 2 weeks, man, and in them 2 weeks, I went and saw BlakkKlansman.
Yeah, man. That's for all of y'all who don't know.
Let them know.
Every time I hear somebody speak about this, man,
I didn't know.
Yeah, man. Reggie off Ballers is actually Denzel Washington's son.
I had no clue.
In real life.
So that boy was actually in goddamn what is it, Mo Better Blues?
He was?
Yeah, with Spike Lee's son.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. You seen Mo Better Blues?
Maybe not.
Oh, okay. So
Joe, I've never seen Pootie Tang.
Wow. Wait. Let's not go to Pootie Tang. Let's stay on BlakkKlansman.
All right, yeah.
All right, so for those of y'all who don't know, and you have to be an idiot not to know, BlakkKlansman is the story of a black man that infiltrated the Ku Klux Klan, right? So I went into this. First of all, I'm gonna get a disclaimer.
I always thought that was the coolest name, like the funniest name, like
Ku Klux Klan.
Who are the Ku Klux?
The Ku Klux Klan.
I've never met a Ku Klux.
All the Klux I've met have been cool. They know how to fix stuff.
Yeah, they do be fixing those stuff.
Man, a Klux a drywall your whole house.
I had a Klux help me rewire my house.
Man, you give him that putty, give him some putty and
Klux, you fix those
and
shit.
A box cutter. He gonna do your whole crib.
Klux cool as hell. There's a whole clan of them.
But anyway, it's a clan of Ku Klux. So I went and seen it. Now I'm gonna give you the disclaimer. You already know this, but they don't know. I am a gigantic Spike Lee fan.
All right.
So I love,
and it's Jordan Peele.
Right. It's Jordan Peele too.
You said it was like a Spike Lee meets Quentin Tarantino movie.
It was like if Spike Lee and Quentin Tarantino sat down in a room and was like, man, let's make a regular movie.
But in real life, instead of Quentin Tarantino, it was actually Jordan Peele.
Mm-hmm.
And he already got awards for his first movie ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So is Jordan Peele really that good?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, because you look at Key and Peele, and it's like, it's not just the sketches were good, it's the imagination that goes into the creation of it.
Yeah.
It's like you got to have a great kind of imagination to come up with these ideas.
Yeah.
So the idea of a black man infiltrating the Ku Klux Klan, it sounds like some kind of, it's hard for me to say. It sounds like some,
say KKK.
Yeah, the KKK.
Every time you say cool Klux, I think of Cool Klux.
All right.
I think of like Klux with the glasses that come in, and then a cigarette.
How come when I think of Klux, every Klux I think of remind me of James Worthy for some reason? Look. All right, wait. So, all right. This movie was, I think it was maybe one of Spike Lee's best works as far as consumer friendly movies. Like the consumer friendly Spike Lee movies is Do the Right Thing, Jungle Fever,
Get on the Bus.
Yeah, Get on the Bus, Inside Man.
Yeah.
Right. Those are the consumer friendly movies, right? So the cool thing about the movie is I went into it, it's based in the 60s, but watching it, it felt like a modern movie. Like it didn't feel like an old timey type of movie, right?
Yes, I feel like that's your boy. That's Jordan Peele. Because he
brought it into now.
Good. Yeah, he's not seasoned enough to make really do the time
like period pieces.
Yeah.
So I
ain't gonna say not good enough. He's just not trained enough. Yeah, seasoned enough. Yeah, I said seasoned. Yeah. So the film was actually surprisingly normal, and the crazy thing is the people that played the KKK members were like the best actors in the movie. Yeah. Like Denzel's son, he did a good job. It was kind of weird getting used to him as that character. Like if I only know him as Reggie.
Right. I know him from Ballers. Yeah. But if you hadn't told me that was the same person, I wouldn't have known. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So you thought this was like a new actor in his breakout role?
Pretty much. Pretty much. I didn't know who he was. Like the natural kind of threw me off all the way. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't as intrigued with the actors at first as I was with the story. But from seeing the movie, the actors really made the movie, right? So you take Denzel's son, right? He had a real funny way of speaking. Like he spoke very properly. All right, I'm here. I'm ready to be a detective. I could do a lot of good out here. Right. You might as well go ahead and put me in a spot. He sounded like a young Barack. Yeah.
I was reading The Audacity of Hope.
Great book.
And I can't lie, I was reading it in Barack Obama's voice in my head. He was narrating the book to me in my head.
So it should have been Denzel's son doing the audiobook. So yeah, the premise is this is the first cop in the the first black cop in the Colorado Springs Police Department.
Shouts out Colorado Springs.
Yes, sir.
Shouts out my granddad.
Shouts out Aspen. So anywho, he gets in, they make him a detective. Long story short, he becomes good friends with David Duke over the phone. Now, he talks so proper, he sounds like a white man, right?
All right.
So
he code switched.
Right, he code switched. And that's the thing. It wasn't really a code switch because this is how he speaks.
Actually spoke.
Like he code switches to talk black.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So he ended up being phone friends with
Kanye.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. He ended up being phone friends with David Duke, the former Grand Wizard in the KKK, right? Oh, and Topher Grace, man, Eric from that 70s show.
Yeah,
they made him look just like David Duke, man. He played the role so well.
Oh man. See, I always wondered about that, man. I always wondered about the white people that we always grew up loving and being fans of when they get cast for a role as like a white supremacist,
like Leonardo DiCaprio in Django.
Yeah. Well,
he was horrible in Django. No. I mean, not as an actor, but the role he portrayed. He was Calvin Candy. Candyland.
Who was the guy that was riding with Django the whole time? I thought
that was Christoph Waltz.
Oh, okay, yeah. Like when they do such a great job at being a white supremacist, like
but they are actors, though.
You know,
not really.
Nah, think it's just like.
I mean, because you seen Denzel play Malcolm X so well.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You seen Samuel L. Jackson play Steven so well. You know what I'm saying? Like Samuel L. Jackson as Steven is the most despicable black person I've ever seen on film.
Yeah.
In life. But I love Sam Jackson.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I guess. Yeah. See, that's me asking you, well, what was their nationality? You know,
not really. We got to the bottom of that. That's that natural machismo thing, though.
Yeah. So we basically told him what the nationality was without saying it.
Yeah.
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 You feel me? Like,
right.
Is it different for white people than it is for black people? Like, when you see a black person playing the Uncle Tom, or you see a black person playing black supremacist, you know, is that different than when you see a wholesome young white man become David Duke? You know
I think it's harder.
It's harder for a white person
Yeah.
to be, like,
especially if they're not by nature a hateful person and they understand the ridiculousness of color-based hatred. I think it's harder. Yeah. So, you know, all right, so he played, he became friends with David Duke over the phone, but he's black. So they had to send in a white dude to be him in person.
And then, they had the little speaker in the ear. And
right, he had a wire, a little wire on the chest or whatever. Like, they did their little pre-production or whatever, and then he went and did the show for the white people.
I seen that on the trailer.
Yeah, but long story short, the movie ended, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen BlakkKlansman and you don't want to know the ending, you can just fast forward about 10 minutes, all right? Because I'm about
to... about this shit for 10 minutes?
Well, I mean, just to be safe, 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes. Yeah. You might say some really cool shit 2 minutes from now.
Yeah, so at the end of the movie, it flashed to Charlottesville because, you know, it premiered on the anniversary of the Charlottesville thing. So it showed the lady that got ran down and murdered, the dude that ran his car into the crowd.
Yeah.
They showed that. They showed the fighting. They showed the protesting.
But how?
It was camera footage, like cell phone footage.
But it was a movie from the 60s.
No, I mean, it flagged. The movie was over.
Oh, okay. In the credits.
And it went into 2017.
All right.
This is before the credits rolled. Like, all right, this story is done. That's what happened then.
And then
let's show what happened last year.
All right.
And I think that was what made the movie so brilliant, because it was a movie. Not only was the movie serious and it was about the KKK, but it was also funny. It was an enjoyable film, but that ending was not enjoyable.
Yeah, because that was like,
that's for real. That actually happened.
Reality.
Right, that's back to reality. And I think it was important for that part to be in the movie because it showed that, man, look, we making these movies not necessarily to entertain you, but to educate you.
Yeah.
And to show you that, man, look, shit is real.
And that it hasn't stopped. It hasn't slowed down at nothing.
Right.
It's still going on.
Exactly. Exactly. Because David Duke in the movie, the whole movie was, the Klan was trying to change their image as a violent vigilante group to just people
a political party.
Right, a political party.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So Spike Lee dispelled all of that by showing what happened last year in Charlottesville. So it was a damn good movie. I think even if you're not a big Spike Lee fan, if you don't like the Spike Lee caliber of film, you might like this movie. Because if I didn't know if it was a Spike Lee, I didn't know there were no tropes of it being a Spike Lee movie until the very end of the film. To the very end.
So it's like, what made you know that it was a Spike Lee movie at the end?
Oh, the moving floor.
Pretty
much. That was like the very end of the movie.
Yeah, that's like his thing.
Yeah.
He does that.
Yeah. So, go out and see it, man. Have you seen it yet?
Nah.
Look, go spend some money and go see the movie, man.
I ain't been to the show since Coco.
I go like 2 or 3 times a week now.
Like, Coco was a great movie.
I notice people that have deceased family members go and see Coco. I have a coworker that was telling me that somebody whose parent died told them to go see Coco, and it would help them to understand into the grieving process, I guess.
Hey, man, I still feel like my mom would be walking through this house.
You got her on camera.
Yeah, I do. It's on my Instagram page, yo. Yeah.
You should, after the show, you should repost it and say, this is what I'm talking about, and show them the picture.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So, all right, off of BlakkKlansman, where you want to go next, man? We got to go to...
I want to personally give a 4-second moment of silence for the 4 beats that I made off Aretha Franklin songs that I had no idea were Aretha Franklin songs.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, Aretha
Rest in
Franklin.
peace to Aretha Franklin, the queen of soul.
Yeah, man. Yeah, she was going hard.
Yeah.
Like, it's super hard.
It's one song in particular, and I posted it on my Instagram. It was Young, Gifted, and Black.
Yeah, tell your kids they're young, gifted, and black.
Man, Joe, if you ever seen Higher Learning, that was one of the songs that was on the, I guess it was on the soundtrack, but it was a part of the movie. And I heard that song as a boy. And listening to it as a man, I'm like, God, she really was talking to us.
And that one Adele song, is it I Set Fire to the Flame?
I don't know much of Adele.
Man, I didn't know that was a Aretha Franklin song. I'm like, hold on, that's Adele. And my girl was like, yeah, you didn't know that was a cover?
Oh, like, wait. Before we go further, I was in the store and they was somebody was singing. It was Shaka Khan, Can't Nobody Love Me Better, right? But it was some little frail voiced woman singing the song. I'm like, man, what's going on here? Look,
you remember?
Yeah.
Can't nobody of December
let me back to
September
make me happy. Like, come on, bro. Look, I'm gonna say this right now. All right,
say it.
If you're not singing with the full fervor and soul that Aretha came with, don't cover none of her songs, man.
Yeah,
she's passed away. Let's honor her the correct way. If you're gonna cover Aretha Franklin, you better sing it from
your. If you cover anybody, you got to do better than.
You have to do justice to the person you covering. You can't do your own rendition. No.
Yeah.
Sing it right. Sing it the way they wrote it.
Oh, girl, I don't know what her name is, and I don't know who sang the first song. But damn, she went harder than. It's not Patti LaBelle. Who you just say? Shaka Khan? No, it ain't Shaka Khan.
Anita Baker.
Yeah, she go harder than Anita Baker.
I in no way co-sign that, but all right.
Yeah, I heard Anita Baker. You know, Anita Baker go down, but she go up. Man, if y'all know what song I'm talking about,
was it Body and Soul?
Nah. It's Angel, my angel.
Oh, right. I do know who you're talking about.
It's not Lettucey, right?
I can't remember who it is, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
She went harder.
Look.
I was like, oh, wow.
So Aretha Franklin passes away, transitions from pancreatic cancer, man. And you were saying something you wanted to talk about.
Yeah, man. Like, real talk, man, after 68, really after 62, it's just old age. Like, yeah, she lost a lot of weight and she was going through stuff that could have possibly been cured, and they was going to cut her open and take bad stuff out of her body and sew her back up. But after, like, once you hit your 60s, man, just count your blessings, hug your grandkids, and, you know, if you make it, you made it. If you don't, you don't, you know?
Yeah.
But make your amends and do what you got to do, and, you know.
So you saying, like, be prepared for the shit.
Yeah, like, if you know that you're already going down the hill, you're on the other side of the hill, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's old age.
Right. You basically in the back nine once you hit 40, 45.
Yeah, like, you don't have to support, not saying that cancer doesn't suck, but I'm saying
fuck cancer for the record.
Yeah, fuck cancer for the record. But once you hit your 65, your 70, you know, it's old age.
Yeah.
You know? And she lived a hard life. She worked her ass off, from a children's choir to getting signed.
The damn Chitlin circuit, man.
Yeah, like, she worked hard. You know, like, it's old age.
And she was a world-class pianist too.
She was?
Yeah.
Man, I think that picture that we did for the cover art today, that she looked so good in that picture.
Oh yeah, a beautiful woman.
Very beautiful woman.
I equated it when I heard the news. I teared up a little bit because I put on Young, Gifted, and Black, my favorite Aretha Franklin song, and it just hit me in a way. Oh, and A Song for You. A Song for You. Oh my God. It tore me up a little bit, man. And I equate it to like a beautiful, rare bird with a unique song.
Man, you know what I liked the most about her discography?
What's that?
is that she sang to and about her man.
Mm-hmm.
And he was something to behold. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was something worth writing songs about.
Yeah.
You know? And
the songs that she
wrote
I like
were just
that.
beautiful.
I like that.
You know?
Yeah.
Respect. You know, I mean, that was Otis Redding. He wrote the song, but she sang it. She sang the shit out that song. You know, and there's a bunch of other songs I was listening to.
It's kind of hard to mess up an Otis Redding song.
Yeah.
If Otis Redding writes you a song, it's gonna be hard for you to do it wrong.
Yeah. But just the way that she put her man on a pedestal. You know what I'm saying? There was love. You know what I'm saying? It was like, I love you, so this is for you. You know what I'm saying? I felt like that man when I listened to the songs.
You know, that's how it's like. That Beyonce song catered to you.
Man, I told my girl, if we ever get married, that's the song I want to play.
That's kind of messed up, man.
And she was like, get the fuck out of here.
It's my wedding. Cater to me. I'm hungry.
But yeah, that Beyonce song, I know I talk a lot of shit about Beyonce, but that song right there makes her the queen. Like, yeah.
Or was that that was a Destiny's Child song, though, right?
No, that was
a Beyonce song. Oh, she just
no. That was Destiny's Child.
That was Destiny's Child.
Yeah, Kelly was on there too.
Right. And Michelle.
Ooh, Kelly.
Yeah. All right, so rest in peace to Aretha Franklin, man. We love you. We appreciate your music, and that's the saving grace. That's what I was thinking about, because I said I equated it to a rare bird with a unique song that dies, right? But the difference is, we'll always have the music.
Yeah.
The music ain't going nowhere, man. And I'm thankful for that.
Yeah, man.
So rest in peace, man. And enjoy your journey, Aretha, man.
So you seen what the Obama said, and you seen what the Clinton said, and then you seen what the fuck said. She's dead. And she worked for me.
It's just a level of it's like when you say common sense ain't so common. That's like the poster child.
But I never thought it would make it into the White House. I thought common sense lived at 1600 North. I don't even know what the address is.
I think Pennsylvania. So I think it was always there. It's just that those other people was like, okay, I'll listen to what you say. Yes, sir. So he just was like, man, fuck y'all. I'm gonna say what I want to say anyway.
Yeah, man.
So I'm gonna let my.
He got a little burner phone in his room. After everybody go to sleep, he pull out the burner phone and just start texting and shit, tweeting and shit.
He be boofing his phone every night. He boof his phone every night. And then he and get his tweet on every day.
Oh, man.
Let me find out Trump boofing phones. All right, look. So let's keep it on the female entertainer note. Let's go into Nikki.
No, I thought that was the perfect segue into Omarosa.
Oh, we can go into Omarosa.
Because he just went from she's dead to this dog ass bitch.
Oh yeah. So a lot of people are saying that they don't have a problem with him saying that because of who Omarosa is.
I mean, Omarosa is a worker. Like, she worked for you. You fired her.
She definitely is not a boss.
Yeah. You fired her because you didn't agree with the way she was working for you. And then you go around, call her a dog, man. This person.
It's human decency.
Yeah, man. Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah. Yeah, I was talking.
There's no status that a black person could have that Donald Trump is not going to tear you down at. Like, last week, 2 weeks ago with LeBron.
With LeBron. Yeah.
Like, how the fuck can you tear that down?
Yeah. And how he's tearing down the NFL players for taking a stand for justice.
Like, come on, man. Like, it's blatant racism coming from Pennsylvania.
See, now that's something that I really am on the fence about.
I feel like
saying it's racism.
I mean, who else does he do it to though? Like, the only white people
he does it to women.
The only white people he does it to
women
are women and people who go against him in his cabinet. If you go against him in his cabinet, you're.
I mean, I think that's
done.
just. That's just rich man syndrome,
but this
though.
is every black person has done anything decent in the last, since he became the president. He goes after them. Every single one. Like, it's...
I can't say that that's not true because I don't know.
We got LeBron. We got Omarosa. We got Aretha Franklin's passing. We got, who you say?
I mean, I just don't think that I've seen enough to say he's a blatant racist. And the reason why I say that is because
the way he words it?
No, it has nothing to do with that. I'm talking about his tax bracket. Because it's black people that are rich like him that act the same way. I don't think it's a thing with black people or minorities. I think it's a rich thing, poor thing.
What black people you know are rich is Donald Trump?
I don't know any of them, but there are.
Which ones can you name?
I can't name any of them, but I know there are.
Oprah's like 6 billion behind. Mike's like 9 billion behind. The Carters put together are like 9 billion behind. Dr. Dre's like 5 billion behind. Like, there's nobody in his tax bracket.
That's why he acts the way he acts. I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, man, you put a camera and a microphone in front of Oprah, LeBron James, and whoever else 24 hours a day. It's going to be things said that you don't like. Now, I'm not making no excuses for Donald Trump. That's what I'm not doing. I'm not making excuses for him.
It sounds like you are.
No. I will say I'm not going to calling somebody racist without knowing, without a shadow of a doubt. It's like calling somebody a snitch without a shadow of a doubt. It's just something that you don't do.
The reasonable doubt is Omarosa. That's why
the reasonable doubt is I don't like niggers, Jews, and fags. Yeah, that's when I know you were racist.
Hey, I know all three of those.
Exactly, and I don't like the man. I don't like his character. I don't like his moral base. I don't like any of those things. But I'm not gonna go out and just create a narrative based on information that I don't have. That's irresponsible. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's just irresponsible as a human.
Yeah.
You know, so while I would like for that to be true, until I know for sure, I can't go there and say that.
See, what they can't see that I see is that Sterling right there. The whole time we sitting here talking about Donald Trump, we're just staring at that Sterling.
I mean, you can feel how you want.
Donald Trump, Donald Sterling, man, Donald Duck, they all.
See, and Corrupt did a Vlad TV interview about Donald Sterling, and he said he a solid dude. He said he's a good dude. Donald Sterling is my friend. That's what Corrupt said from the Dog Pound.
Corrupt Young Gotti.
Young Gotti. That's what he said about Donald Sterling. So that's what I'm saying.
Since or before?
Look, you have us. This is after.
Since.
This is a 70-plus-year-old white man that's worth more than anybody he's probably ever met.
Yeah.
It's going to be inconsistencies in his moral character. Yeah. Does that make him a racist? Not necessarily. He could be a racist. He very well might be, but I'm not going to call him one.
I don't want the lips that suck my dick kissing black people on the cheek. That's what he said. That's basically what he said.
And that's a racist thing to say.
I don't want that black man's cheek skin on your lips when you're sucking my dick.
I don't like the position that I'm in because I'm playing devil's advocate right now, and people are gonna think this is how I feel. Look, this is not how I feel, but by this being a show and we have to talk vigorously about things, I have to play the devil's advocate from time to time.
All right. So I'm gonna go real Latino on you right quick, right? So as we all know, Cardi B put out her first album this year, right?
Was it? Yeah. No.
Last year?
It was last year.
No. It was this year. It was months ago.
And she dropping again on the first.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's a hard-working...
That's why it's been rumors that's why Nicki dropped so soon without the Nas song.
So my whole thing is, as your freshman album, your debut label album, you have to show some kind of versatility. You have to show some kind of, like you're not just one thing.
Which she did. She did that.
She did that great, right?
Yeah.
And in the rap game, in your freshman year, I would consider you to be a peasant. You got one project out, you know what I'm saying? And you show the world what you can do, right? Now, you got the queen coming out with a whole album. This is like number 5, number 6?
She had Pink Friday, The Roman Reloaded, Pink Friday, She had Pink Friday,
Pink Print. Yeah,
Pink Friday Reloaded.
So
this is number 4.
This is at least
number 4. Right.
Why is the whole album about a peasant if you're the queen?
All right, look. So I've been thinking about this, and I've been talking about Nicki Minaj for a while. Now, let's get the pleasantries out the way.
All right.
The Harajuku Barbie mixtape, when Nicki Minaj first came out and she was putting a foot to the ass lyrically, I'm like, man, this is the second coming of Lil' Kim. Like, man, this is what I've been waiting for.
So you remember, what was the Lil' Kim album?
La Bella Mafia?
That's the one with Twista and 50?
Yes, sir.
All right. You remember going on Diversity,
yes,
gramophone records and buying that shit? We went to the record store.
I bought it.
It was like, what, high school?
High school.
Yeah. This was after I got back from selling books.
Right. This was post-high school.
Yeah. But we actually went. Shouts out to Lil' Kim. We went to gramophone records and bought your album.
Look, and that shows you, like, this ain't just a thing. We are students of hip-hop.
Yeah.
So when we talk about Nicki Minaj, just from the perspective of someone that's gone out and bought not only hardcore, but also La Bella Mafia and Foxy Brown, Broken Silence, and the Pink Print. I've purchased all of these albums.
Yeah, actually. And I was there.
So I'm a fan of hip hop.
Yeah.
So Nicki Minaj, when she came out, she was a lyrical tyrant, a maven. I said it once and I say it again. On Monster, she had the hardest verse. And that's next to Kanye, Jay-Z, and Rick Ross.
Oh, yeah.
She had the hardest verse because it was just period, right?
She was the monster on that track.
Nicki Minaj is a dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In this album...
So if Nicki Minaj is a dog, does that make her a bitch?
So when Nicki Minaj released Queen, right? I was expecting... This is the comeback album. The Pink Print came out. She did damage. I love the Pink Print. The Pink Print was dope.
Yeah. I'm just talking. In my mind, I'm thinking about the comeback album.
Right. This is Queen, the comeback. That's what I'm getting to.
What is she coming back at? Is she coming back at?
So I don't. This
Cardi
is
B's entire career.
This is what I don't understand, and I think it's kind of the same problem that I seen with Eminem with the Revival project. I don't think it's the artists so much as the handlers.
Anything post drugs. Eminem is weird to me.
Like, Recovery was dope. I liked Recovery.
I loved, the Eminem show, the Marshall Mathers LP. Like when he was a wacky dude talking about beating you to death with a styrofoam cup and
But as a 40+ man, you can't do that.
Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah, and I understand he has kids now.
Yeah,
and kids.
He is a father.
What you're putting out. Yeah. And don't get me wrong. People bang Eminem music. Everywhere. Eminem is still amongst the concert ticket buying people. Eminem is still.
Oh, I would love to see Eminem live.
You know what I'm saying?
I would pay good money to see Eminem live.
Yeah,
if I had the opportunity. But Nicki Minaj, I think she suffers from that same thing where it's not Nicki Minaj. I think it's the team that's guiding the direction of the album. Because if you listen to the album, right, how many songs on that album do you think are songs that the inception was Nicki Minaj sitting down with a pen and a pad like, I'm about to create this kind of song? It's not a lot.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe 3 or 4.
Like, bro, it was so hard for me to make it to the second half of the album. Like, the second half is good. The first half is a struggle.
Yeah, Ganja Burn.
Like, when Ganja Burn came on, I was like, come on, man.
Yeah. Then the song... Number 2 is the one with Eminem, right?
I think that's number 4.
Nah.
It's like 3 or 4. It's not number 2.
Hey, shouts out to this guy for putting me on this Google Play.
Hey, look, Google Play is the gift that keeps on giving. If
It's
you get
the
a,
shit.
you can get a Google Play subscription and add 5 of your closest people, and y'all all can listen to all the music you want to unlimited. I just wish they would pay the artists what they need to get.
It's cool, man.
Yeah.
He just said I'm one of his 5 closest people, man.
Exactly.
Thank you, man. You one of my 5 closest people also.
Yeah,
man.
I've been knowing them since, back in the day. But anyway.
Yeah, it is. Majesty. Eminem.
Right, Majesty.
Yeah.
Majesty. Let's talk about Majesty. Majesty sounded like a song she recorded 2-3 years ago.
Who is Labyrinth?
I don't know. Do you know? I don't know.
I asked you. I don't know.
So I'm looking at the album, the cover art, the songs on here, and like you said, it's like a whole bunch of subliminals at Cardi B. Mm-hmm. And
she asked very nicely. She said, "Can you quit with all the subs? Bitch, I ain't Jared."
So
that's what she said.
If it was you and you had, phenomenal success in the rap game, right? Mm-hmm. And then there was a new person that came out that was in your lane doing what you do, right? If you came to me with a project full of subliminals and diss records, as a part of your team, I would have to tell you, like, bro, this is not what we doing, man.
See, this is the thing, though.
Okay.
The thing is that hip hop has a penis. So her lane is anybody with a vagina. And that's not right. It shouldn't be like that.
Hell no. I don't think that's true.
It's not true?
No.
Name me 3 female rappers on the radio right now.
Remy Ma.
She's not on the radio right now.
Yes, she
not
is.
in Chicago. She
got the joint with Chris Brown on the radio.
What joint?
It's called Mahogany Magic or some shit like that. Melanin Magic.
I ain't never heard that shit. I didn't even know that shit existed.
Yep, it does.
Right. I'm not gonna count her.
Why not?
Because I don't know that song. I've never even seen that song.
But that's just you, though. You're only one person.
Twitter, but I'm everybody, man. I'm anonymous. I am Matt Black.
Man. All right, Mr. Black. Okay. No, but I mean, regardless of the fact, because radio isn't even a relevant medium anymore.
All right, well,
I would say that the reason why I said that's not true is because her target is anybody with a vagina, right? How come she didn't come at, how come there wasn't a direct, not even a direct, even an indirect? How come she didn't come at Remy the way she coming at Cardi?
Because Remy hasn't had the same success as Cardi in the last 2 years. She got out of jail and she started going hard. She did the
Sheetha.
All the Way Up.
Sheetha.
That All the Way Up song was big for us. I don't follow Remy Ma. I don't.
See, the more you talk, the more I'm thinking is, but maybe you're not qualified for this conversation.
All right. Besides Remy Ma, who else?
That would be in that category in the conversation with Cardi B and Nicki Minaj?
I didn't like Remy Ma back in the day, though.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, when it was Remy Ma and Lil' Kim and Foxy Brown and Queen Latifah was still putting out music, I didn't like Remy Ma.
No, I was a Raw Digga fan myself.
Yeah. All right, yeah.
Yeah.
I was more of a Raw Digga fan than a Remy Ma fan.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Raw Digga. Okay? Let's
Missy,
get that out the way.
Missy is always going to be up there.
Missy is Missy.
Yeah. Forever.
Then you got Kim. Kim just put out something new in a video.
But she's not in the spotlight.
She's royalty.
She is royalty, yeah. She's not in the spotlight. Like, she's not making waves like
that's
Cardi
what
B and Nicki Minaj.
And that's what my problem is, right?
But I mean, there's other people
that you shouldn't be dissing anybody.
There's guys out there that aren't making waves like Jay-Z and all the little guys, Lil Pump and all
so you're saying it's a male-dominated sport?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it seems like there can only be one queen, and there's no room for.
But is that hip hop or is that life?
But I mean, in life, you got wenches, you got duchess, you got. You know what I'm saying?
But you said queen though.
Yeah, but there's no room for any other female in hip hop. Either you're the queen or you don't exist. You know. And I don't think Cardi B was necessarily going for the queen spot. She was just a rapper who happened to make it. You know what I'm saying? Because like you got guys like Currency who are out there selling out shows and putting out music, but it's just not on the radio. You got
they don't want to be.
You got
like
guys
Big Crit.
like Big Crit who make the best music out there. But people probably still don't know who he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, but as far as females go, if you got a label behind you putting money into you, there can only be one at a time.
Right.
And that shit's so stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree.
When you got somebody like Cardi B who's actually making waves, Nicki Minaj is like, oh shit, they're gonna forget about me. You know, and then you get scared, and then you put out this.
You know?
And that's not fair. Like I wanted to hear some good Nicki Minaj music. You know, and all I got
that's what I was looking forward to.
And all I got was a Cardi B diss album.
Yeah,
it's I was fucking Nas, now I'm fucking Eminem, and fuck Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't want to know that.
It was a hard listen for me.
You know what I'm saying?
It was a hard listen.
I listened to the whole thing.
It was a hard listen.
It was Nicki Minaj. I like the LLC song. I like the Miami song.
I had 7. 7 I enjoyed. I enjoyed 7 songs off of that project.
Chun Li
and Barbie Tings.
Sir, I was like, come on.
Yeah, I was like, man.
Coco Chanel, I was like,
I can't really.
Like, that's the first time I heard Foxy Brown in damn near a decade.
She sounded horrible.
The whole Jamaican,
sounded horrible.
Rhythm.
She sounded horrible.
Yeah.
Let's not beat around the bush, man.
Good
we love Foxy Brown, but that was not it. That's not where it was. Yeah. So, all right, we've been on Queen long enough, man.
I don't know about anything else. I don't know who Alex Jones is.
All right, well, I don't think you have to know who Alex Jones is. Let me just tell you what happened.
Yeah.
So Alex Jones was a part of the whole free speech pirate radio movement, right? So YouTube has been the home for several different platforms over the years, Alex Jones being one of them, right? So Alex Jones is the guy that comes with the conspiracy theories, that comes with the political insider news, like as wacky as and fantastical as it might be.
I might have heard him. I might have watched a couple interviews when he was talking to somebody, maybe Rosie O'Donnell, maybe Joe Rogan.
Right.
9/11.
Right. One of those 9/11 type guys, like the fringier side of YouTube.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So YouTube, I think YouTube, Spotify, and I think Google, they like removed all of his content. Like he's banned.
But what did he do though?
I don't know what he did. They haven't said what he did. They saying that his content is it violates the guidelines. And the whole reason why I want to talk about this is because it's like they putting up this imaginary wall. So like the whole thing with streaming numbers.
So corporate guidelines matter more than the First Amendment?
Absolutely.
Because Google is an American company, right?
Absolutely. Because you don't have a voice if you can't get on YouTube, you don't have a voice.
If you're not saying what they want you to say. So us being able to be on YouTube is okay. What if I quote Lil Wayne?
You start doing that, and look. The problem comes in when we start monetizing. Once YouTube starts paying us and they put ads on the videos, that's where the problem comes in. My problem is we don't know what these guidelines are. We don't know how YouTube determines who gets paid what. We don't know any of these things
unless you actually go into the whatchamacallit.
You still ain't gonna
terms
know.
And conditions.
You still ain't gonna know. They're not giving you no numbers. They're not giving you no rules.
Well, no, they're not giving you no numbers.
They're not gonna tell you what's acceptable and not. All that you'll see is that it gotta be family friendly.
Man, that's a lot of fucked up families.
See, and that's the bullshit right there. That's the bullshit because it's way too much content on YouTube.
Yeah, it's like it's like 1 million years worth of content,
right?
Or like 4 billion hours of content.
And if you taking Alex Jones off, right? Are you taking off the people that repost Alex Jones? Are you taking off the people that interview Alex Jones?
Yeah, right.
Are you taking off the people that echo his sentiments? Like, when does it stop?
Yeah, because him saying it It's just one person saying what hundreds, maybe thousands, maybe millions of people are thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So is he just the satellite that's amplifying other people's emotion?
I believe so.
You know?
And the question that I had is, all right, in light of this, I was thinking about the whole internet and YouTube and these digital platforms, right? Now, soon, very soon, we're going to see libraries start closing.
Is that because
of the internet?
You can get a cell phone easier than you can get a book.
Mm-hmm. And the question that I have is, are these platforms like YouTube and Google, are these more like utilities like a library?
I mean, yeah.
Like you can't, it should be illegal for you not to be able to use Google.
Like there's
or for you to not to be able to use YouTube.
I mean, it's only illegal in a couple places. Yeah. North Korea, China, outside of Hong Kong, you know. Like,
but see, when you start regulating, a platform like YouTube, Cuba, man, you get into all kinds of civil rights violations.
Whose civil rights?
Ours.
Yeah, Americans.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not our world. This is our country. It's not our world.
Yeah, but I don't care.
I don't run Venezuela. We don't run Cuba. We don't run Iran. We don't run North Korea.
But me, as one half of the Faculty Lounge podcast, when I see you censoring Alex Jones, I wonder about how long it's going to be before they censor us. And is it going to come to the point where we are making a decent amount of money from YouTube and depending on that money when they decide to bring the hammer down on us? That's what I'm thinking about.
By the time they bring the hammer down on me, I'm going to be in the matte black.
You motherfucker. All right, so yeah, I ain't going to stay on it too long because you don't know much, but I'm saying that I think this is a threat to internet security.
Right. Wow. So that leads right in
to... Oh, it does.
Censorship.
It does. Censorship. It's all censorship.
So instead of them letting Alex Jones do his thing, and letting the people feel the emotions they feel off of Alex Jones doing his thing, they're just going to take him all the way out.
Yeah. Yeah. You're done. You don't get to say nothing.
So instead of Colin Kaepernick taking the knee and having the people feel the feelings and live and thrive off of those feelings they get from Colin Kaepernick,
you will not be afforded the opportunity to see it unless you at the game.
Just ain't there in the national anthem.
Nope.
They just said, "Fuck the national anthem. We not gonna air it. We still gonna sing it. If you go to the game and you pay $60 for your ticket, you can still watch the players take a knee and you could throw your drink at them."
What NFL game you seeing for $60?
Bears games. That shit is expensive.
$60?
That's like the cheapest tickets all the way up there.
I've never been able to find a Bears ticket for $60. The cheapest I've been able to find Bears tickets was $140. Word.
I've only been to one game.
Me too.
And I got the tickets from my girl's sister.
That's why I go to Bulls games. Shout out to the homie Darrell Will on Instagram.
Yeah, man.
He's going to the Chicago Sky games, man.
Man, that's been my goal for like the last 3 years. I want to do all the B teams. I want to go to the Chicago Fire. I want to go to the Chicago Wolves. I want to go to the Chicago Sky. You know.
Is that the Aaron Waters show?
They're coming.
It's the Russians.
Oh, it's the Russians. Shouts out to Aaron Waters show, man.
Yes, sir.
I was sad I couldn't take my boy yesterday, man.
Yeah. But ESPN and the national anthem. Now, look, they stopped showing the national anthem, but that's okay because Stephen A. Smith came with what I thought was a grand solution.
You think so, man?
Yeah, because, people feel how they feel about Stephen A.
Yeah.
I don't feel that way. I think Stephen A. is one of a kind in his time. So he's going to be different.
Man, in my mind, I see myself doing this great Stephen A. impersonation, but I am the worst.
It's hard. Stephen A. is hard to do, man. You got to be hyped and charged to do Stephen A.
Shiggy did the best one so far.
Better than Jamie Foxx?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I got to see it. I haven't seen Shiggy.
Oh, man. Shiggy doing good, Stephen A.
Yeah, so Stephen A. said the NFL players need to say, fuck the NFL. Because you can't, I feel him, because we can't get stuck on the NFL. This is not where it stops.
Yeah, see, I feel like we punching on one bully in a room full of bullies.
In a room full of them, right? Yeah.
See, and it's not even an NFL problem. It's a
human problem.
You know?
Yeah, it's a human issue.
Yeah. Like it's local police departments.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's who Colin Kaepernick was speaking out against.
Oh, hashtag NFL money.
Hashtag NFL money. It's not the NFL that Colin Kaepernick was fighting against. Yeah. He was just using his job as a platform.
Right, that was the platform for him.
To be able to speak out against the police departments who aren't training their officers correctly, who are oversaturating certain communities, who are just making bad decisions, you know? You got, at my job, you know, I got guys that come in and like, man, this place is bad. You shouldn't be working here, you know? I got people that come in and like, oh, nothing bad happens here, you know? And they're like, and I'm to myself, I'm like, yeah, you come in here for 2-3 minutes at a time. I'm in this motherfucker for 8 hours at a time.
Right.
So in that 8-hour span, I see your 2-3 minutes multiple times.
Right. Like your 2-3 minutes are an exaggeration of what really goes on.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's bad sometimes, it's good sometimes, but the more time you spend somewhere, the more likely something bad is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So if you got, like when I used to drive Uber, you know what I'm saying? Or I used to drive rideshare. I used to go through these neighborhoods, you know, be in Bucktown, Lincoln Park, you know, and you won't see no cops. But as soon as you cross Cicero and 16th, you in Cicero, every turn, this cop is going this way behind you. You turn on Cermak, it's another cop. Right
yeah.
You turn down Laramie, it's another cop right behind you.
Absolutely.
Like they just there, you know, just to fuck with you.
Locking up the block.
Just putting you in constant fear. You know what I'm saying? You drive down the Ave, it's just police parked on every corner, stopping somebody at every gas station, every Wales, every JJ's. You know what I'm saying? You go down, but then you get to Diversey, and there's not one cop out there. You know, like, so yeah, when there's a concentration of police officers, there's a higher risk of making mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And there's more fear. Like, why is there so many of us over here? Is something bad going to happen? Oh, man, maybe it's going to happen to me today. I just want to make it home to my family. You should never have a job. You should never apply for a job if your only goal is to make it home to your family.
Exactly. You know if you're not, especially a job like that, when your job is public safety, your main goal, I mean, of course, you're a human. So you want to get back to your family at the end of the day. But your goal at work should be to make change.
Yeah, it should be to protect the public. If your job is public safety, your goal should be public safety. Your goal should not be, I just want to make it home to my kids. Like, of course, you're going to make it home to your kids if you do your job right. Well, but at the same time, bad things could happen to you almost anywhere. Almost any time.
Yeah.
You know? I'm not taking that away. Yes, bad things happen to good people all the time. But also good things happen to bad people.
Yeah.
You see Officer Van Dyke. He's on trial right now.
Right. Shit is crazy, yo.
Yeah, man.
I don't know, man. I think that I think about the gravity of seeing Oprah Winfrey locking arms with LeBron James and Jim Brown and Colin Kaepernick and Akon marching on Washington together, man, with Louis Farrakhan and Michael Eric Dyson and what's the science guy? Neil deGrasse Tyson. Imagine that visual, man.
Can we get Neil deGrasse Tyson on the show? Can y'all figure out how to get Neil deGrasse Tyson on the show?
Hey, I ain't got my sciences up.
Oh man, I just want to ask like the craziest questions.
But yeah, I'm thinking about that visual of seeing that, right? And you know, a lot of people have the mentality that marches don't change things. But I think to be able to see that caliber of black person, and especially like I say,
all right. It was a march on the Dan Ryan, and weeks later it was a march on Lakeshore Drive. And then weeks later, 75 people got killed in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they got shot.
But we know why. We know why.
Why? Because the marchers don't do shit.
No, because it was Lollapalooza going on.
Oh, yeah.
And all the police was downtown protecting the yuppies.
Yeah, and Rambo was sitting there crying.
Rambo was sitting there crying.
No,
like a little bitch.
It wasn't all the police was at Lala.
Yeah.
No, they was out there doing their job.
And we seen them yuppies when we was at Hebrew thing.
Yeah.
We seen them marching down there. Oh, and they was as safe as can be. Wow, it was a massacre going on in the fucking ghetto.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So marches do work.
Man,
marches do work.
You took it there.
Think about the Million Man March, man. I wish I was of age to be able to go to the Million Man March when it happened, man. Because that really made a difference for the mentality of the black man in America.
Yeah.
And to be able to march with these people that actually got the most to lose.
That's crazy because during the Million Man March, when was it, 95?
Yeah, it was 95.
Yeah.
Well, let me make sure. I think it was 95.
Million Man March was like during the golden age of hip hop. Motherfuckers was just like, I shoot a nigga. Like DMX said, let me have
shit.
It
was October 16th, 1995. So Tupac was still alive. I wonder why he wasn't at the Million Man March.
How you know he wasn't?
I mean, we don't see no pictures or nothing.
Yeah. But DMX said, let me show niggas how easily we blow niggas.
Let me find out if some more niggas that's running with your niggas. Shouts out to DMX.
Yeah.
But I think marches.
I'm just a fan. I am not a thug. Don't come for me.
I think it would be monumental, man, if we can get these black people that are in the greatest of positions in our society to be able to come down.
Stephen A was talking about
and be with the people.
I understand if you got a game on Thursday, you don't come out on Tuesday, and if you got a game on Sunday, you don't come out on Friday. But yeah, we should come out sometimes during the week.
Sometimes it's more than the money. At some point, like if I'm working and my job will fire me, I have a clause where it's like you can fire me for any reason you think of and see fit, and I'm willing to miss my job to go and march. Yeah, I don't want to hear nothing about what you got to do on Thursday. I'm coming to this march. I'm coming to this march on Thursday. I'm not gonna have a job on Friday. My job is to make sure that justice is served.
Would you watch the NFL if all the black people that came to the march got fired?
Fuck no. I'm done with the NFL indefinitely, man.
Indefinitely.
Yeah, it's like, man, you can call that insensitive. You can say they got fuck that. I'm not watching it no more.
Fuck that.
It's over with.
Hey, man.
It's over with. But on that note, I'm a happy black guy, and we have good times making you laugh on the Faculty Lounge podcast. Look, we forgot to write down the biggest thing. 100. Birdman. 100. 100. Nigga, we got over 100 subscribers.
Oh, yeah! Yes!
Yeah, we made it.
URL.
Yeah.
It is youtube.com/Faculty Lounge.
You funky bitch, you.
We made that happen.
Yes, sir.
Thank y'all for y'all made that happen. We didn't make that happen. Y'all made that happen.
Look, I want to say thanks to everybody that subscribed. Beyond the subscribers, we love y'all. But the people that shared it.
Remember the first time we high-fived? I was like, all 14 of our subscribers.
14, yeah.
Now we got 114.
Yeah. So check out the video, The Road Thus Far, man. We do commercials for every episode.
Yeah.
And we did a compilation since I was having fun on roller coasters.
Yeah.
We did a compilation of all the commercials that we did and we posted it, man. So take a look at that when you get a minute and you can see the progress, man, from when we started all the way up until now, man. It's a beautiful thing. We got a flag now. It's 4 stars.
You know what them stand for?
I do.
I don't.
I do. These are like the bodies of water.
So this is Lake Michigan. This is the
Chicago River. And these are all different points in Chicago.
Nah.
I think so.
Different dates in history, because like one of these is the Sears Tower.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is the Great Chicago Fire.
We'll do a detailed history of what this flag means. But for the meantime, and for y'all nigrumps out there that don't know, this is not a police flag.
Yeah,
this is the Chicago flag. The police work for this flag.
Yeah,
okay.
This is not the Chicago Police
CPD
podcast.
Okay, this is the Faculty Lounge, not the CPD podcast. All right. Yeah, but we passed 100.
Yeah,
the work is far from over, but we appreciate y'all for helping us to our goal, man.
I guess the next goal is 1K.
1K.
I was gonna say 4K, but 1K.
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 Hey, look. So we don't do giveaways. The Faculty Lounge ain't giving away shit. You subscribe for the love or not at all, man. But we appreciate y'all that did subscribe.
Should we say his name?
No, not at all.
I didn't think so. I was about to, but I had to ask.
So we got a project coming, man. It's gonna be coming out soon. I'm proud of this. It's a product of Mr. Matt Black here, and you'll be seeing more and more of it for the weeks to come.
I like that name.
Yeah. So I mean, I think we covered everything, man. Any closing remarks?
Yeah, man. Y'all just keep telling people to subscribe, and we got a little merch coming soon, man.
Yes, we do.
Yeah,
yes, we do. Merchandise.
Mm-hmm. Even if we can't get the money off YouTube, you know what I'm saying? If y'all really rock with us, man, support us in one way or another. Because low key, these computers is going to shit.
Yeah, man. We need new computers. My baby need milk, and I got holes in my shoes. I'm wearing a tank top because I couldn't afford sleeves.
2 weeks ago, this black t-shirt was great.
Hey, for 40 cents a day, you can feed my hat.
Yeah, man, we not out here begging, but man, thank y'all for subscribing and watching the videos and listening to what we got to say.
Hell yeah, much love, man. We a couple dudes from the West Side. We love what we do and we love the people, man.
Yeah, man.
All right, so give them the sign off. Let's get out of here.
Hey, man, time to get back to these students.
Double salute.